Hello, everyone. Today we're going to continue our three-part collection of talks on leadership. Essentially, our focus is to unpack the true essence of identity and discover a new level of self-awareness. In this session, we'll explore how Jesus develops your character before he sends you. There's a biblical principle that if we become attuned to it, it will reshape the entire way that we lead our team, our organization, and the people that are in front of us. We were created to lead from a place of abiding, not striving. Let me say that one more time. That we were created to lead from a place of abiding, not striving. When our identity is anchored in Him, our leadership flows from being rather than doing. And in our key verse for this session, we will see that Scripture never measures our output, productivity, or accomplishments. That's culture metrics, not kingdom. Instead, Scripture teaches us that our value comes from being with Christ, not from what we accomplish for Him. Abiding develops your character. It establishes emotions and restores your focus. When we remain in Him, our leadership becomes fruitful, not because we strive, but rather because we are connected to the source who makes lasting fruit possible. A friend once told me to be more in love with the messenger than I am with the message. And if I ever get so wrapped up in losing my first love, to run back to my hiding place. Let that be an encouragement for you today to run back to your hiding place if you fall in love more with the message than with the messenger. John chapter 15, verse 5 says, I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me, and I in you, you will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing. You see, here's the agricultural reality that fruit is the natural byproduct of unity. A branch cannot generate life or remain self sustained. It cannot be a self source fruit. Rather, there is a connection to the source of life. Jesus is not minimizing human effort. Yet he is exposing the reality of the idea of having a false autonomy. There was a New Testament commentator scholar by the name of Craig Kinzer that said this, that the image emphasizes dependence, not passivity. The branch is active only because it remains connected to its source of life. So here are some clinical insights on this topic. Becoming is not self-improvement. It is integrated growth, clinically and spiritually. Becoming aligns with four interrelated domains. So the first one is emotional regulation. This is the capacity to notice, to tolerate, and to respond well with your emotions rather than reacting with impulse. Regulation reflects the integration of the nervous system, and it is a secure attachment. Two, self-awareness. This is the ability to observe intense states, thoughts, emotions, and bodily cues without judgment. Self-awareness is foundational for insight and for change. Three, core value development. This clarifies what governs decision making and what drives your behavior. Values anchor beliefs, changes, and reduce internal conflict, while discipline reshapes desire before it redirects your behavior. And four, this is character development. This is the internalization of values into consistent ways of being. Character reflects integration across your emotions, your cognition, and your behavior. When God is invited into the places that we tend to manage, when God is invited into the places where we tend to protect and to avoid, that is where real change happens. So, let me challenge you with these two journal promptings and be honest with your responses. One, what habits help you stay connected to God? And two, what signs show that you are leading in a way that is disconnected to your values? So today we're going to introduce Rule of Life Starter. This here is a practice to help build new healthy habits. So one, all we're really doing is we're establishing what already matters. So one, it's going to be scripture. What does that look like? That could be maybe a 5 to 10 minute type of practice. And really begin to ask yourself the question, whether it's a psalm, whether it's something in the Gospels, whether it's a single Bible verse, what is it that's going to help you to stay anchored for the week? So now you're going to establish some accountability. When are you going to do it? How often are you planning to do this? Is it a daily thing? Is it a 2 times, 3 times a week? Scripture is meant to be an anchor for our soul, not to overwhelm us. 2, we're going to begin to pray. So how do we stay connected? This is how we stay connected. So what kind of prayers are keeping you honest with God? Is it an honest conversation? Is it taking a walk? Is it breathing? Is it stillness and not saying anything? It is what you practice that in a sense keeps you grounded and rooted in your daily discipline. So, and to keep you accountable, what is your prayer rhythm going to look like? When are you going to do it? For how long? And when you get tempted to not do it, write that down. You see, prayer fails when it becomes impressive rather than intimate. And so that's my encouragement for you this week, is that as you continue and as you develop these healthy rhythms, do not become overly aggressive, but rather do not let it overwhelm you, but embrace it so that you can become a better version of yourself. The next one is rest. This is how you stop proving your worth. Choose one, whether it's a rest day, whether you're removing devices and you're not using them for the week or for the day, whether you're walking, taking a nap, or silence. Again, we're going to write the day and the time that we do this. And what are you going to do to protect that time? Most times we can get busy and our schedules are impacted by the things that are needed. But that is the importance of protecting. If you want to lead from a place of wholeness and not from a place of hustle, you have to learn to protect your time. By you protecting your time, you're in a sense protecting the wholeness of how you operate in your day-to-day. So the next one is relational connection. It's how you are known and who helps you stay grounded. So choose one, whether it's your spouse, a friend, a mentor, or someone in a small group, and ask yourself these questions: who, how often, and what I will share instead of hiding. Now, when we get to here, what I will share instead of hiding, the one thing that I do want to emphasize is this, is that you cannot go and vomit all of your life with everyone. That is the reason why it is important to stay close and connected with a few. And not everyone is going to be able to handle all that you have to say. And so be wise with the people that you choose to freely release parts of your life. If you made it to the end, thank you. I know that your attention matters and your time matters. And if this added value to your life, like, share, and subscribe. There's a lot more coming. Deep conversations, practical tools, and content that will help you lead from a place of wholeness and not from a place of hustle. See you in the next video.